New York Times bestselling author Daniel Silva is back with a riveting new thriller. He joins us now to tell us more about his new book, The Order. Hi, Daniel.
Good morning. Good day.
Happy to have you here. So tell us more about this book.
Well, it is, The Order is something of a milestone for me. It is the 20th book in my long-running series featuring Gabriel Alon. For those of or your viewers who've never heard of him, he is a uh, intelligence operative, spy master, assassin, who has a very interesting cover job. He is one of the world's finest art restorers. And in this novel, The Order, I return him to the Vatican, where his old friend, Pope Paul VII, has died under mysterious circumstances. Gabriel agrees to investigate, and he soon finds himself in a desperate quest to prevent the Roman Catholic Church from falling into the hands of some very, very bad people. So it's a very fast-paced, entertaining summer read, the kind of book that we used to take to the beach to read back in the days before the pandemic. But it deals with some serious issues, namely the rise of the far right in Western Europe and the accompanying rise of anti-Semitism, which has reached shocking levels.
And what's your favorite thing about Gabriel?
What do I like about him? Well, I have been living with this guy in my head for over 20 years now. As I like to explain to my wife and children, I spend more time in his world than I do in this world. He's great company. He's very interesting. He's endlessly fascinating. He's incredibly funny when he wants to be. And he takes me on great adventures. And he allows me to indulge all of my personal passions, and that is art, the history of the Middle East, the history of the Holocaust, and in this case, the history of the Roman Catholic Church.
Where are you getting your book ideas from?
Well, that is a really difficult uh, question for any novelist to answer. For me, it starts with the smallest little notion. For years, I have been watching the way the European far right conservatives, the way they hate Pope Francis. And that was this little bitty starting point for this book, the degree to which the far right hates this current pope. And then I just build upon it scene by scene, sentence by sentence. That's how I write my books. I don't outline. I move through it sentence by sentence, scene by scene, and build it that way.
All right, so we're sold. Where can we buy this book?
Where can we get a copy? Well, once upon a time, I would say in every bookstore, and I know that many of my friends who own bookstores are struggling these days. But online at Amazon and Barnes and Noble is the easiest. But please, if you have a bookstore in your neighborhood or in your town that is trying to stay open during these difficult days, please try to give them some business. Everyone is struggling, and it would be nice if you could purchase it there as well.
All right, Daniel Silva, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate you being on, and we'll be right back with more Midday Maryland right after this. Stay tuned.